The Curse of the Shadowed Mansion. In the outskirts of the small town of Ravenswood stood an abandoned mansion. The house, once majestic but now in decay, was known as the Shadowed Mansion. For decades, locals had spun tales of the curse that haunted the place. Yet this did not deter three fearless young men, Lucas, André, and Guilherme, from embarking on an exploration of the mansion one rainy autumn night. Gathering their courage, the trio met before the ominous mansion. As they drew nearer, the atmosphere grew heavier, as if the very house rejected their presence. Ignoring the shivers that ran down their spines, they pushed open the heavy wooden door and stepped inside. Inside the mansion, darkness engulfed them. They lit their lanterns, revealing peeling walls and furniture shrouded in dusty sheets. Portraits of bygone eras gazed at them with hollow eyes, adding an eerie touch to the scene. With every step, the echoes of their footsteps seemed like a silent warning. They decided to start their exploration on the upper floor. The wooden steps creaked beneath their feet, as if the house was trying to alert them. Upon reaching a dim hallway, they noticed a slightly ajar door. Approaching cautiously, they heard voices whispering in an unfamiliar language. Yet no one was inside. The door slammed shut with a sudden crash, and they turned to exit, only to find the doorknob wouldn't budge. Panic crept into their hearts as they realized they were trapped within the room. The atmosphere grew even more oppressive, and the temperature plummeted rapidly. As they searched for an escape, mournful cries echoed through the corridors. A ghostly figure materialized in a corner of the room, a translucent specter seemingly floating. A shiver ran down their spines as they realized they stood before a ghost. The ghost extended a pale hand toward them, as if seeking help. Terrified, the three friends managed to force the door open and rushed out of the room. They descended the stairs in haste, but upon reaching the entrance, they found the front door locked. It was as if the house was playing with them, keeping them prisoners in their own terror. While searching for another way out, a sad and eerie melody reverberated throughout the house. The music seemed to emanate from an old gramophone in an adjacent room. Upon entering, they saw a shadowy figure seated before the gramophone, fingers moving over the records. It was as if time itself had frozen. With the enigmatic figure staring at them with vacant eyes, the friends turned to flee. However, the house seemed to have transformed into a confusing and endless maze. Corridors led to nowhere. Doors opened to empty rooms. It was as if the mansion was toying with their minds. After hours of distress, the trio finally managed to find an exit. They stumbled out of the shadowed mansion, breathless and nerves frayed. Looking back, the house seemed to wear a darkly triumphant expression, as if it had relished their agony. The three friends were never the same after that night. The memories of the terror they faced in the shadowed mansion haunted them. They learned the hard way that certain secrets should never be disturbed. The mansion stood as a testament to their experience, a reminder that reckless curiosity could unleash forces beyond human comprehension. And the legend of the Shadowed Mansion continued to grow, ensuring its story would never be forgotten.